Hi guys, I want to say thank you for taking the time to check out this video. I'm doing this to promote the launch of my book, Not Okay. It's been a long road to get this book up and running so we can get it funded. It was about a year ago, at least, a little bit more than a year ago, when I was going through one of the darkest times of my life. And I've dealt with depression and anxiety my whole life, but the last few years has been insane. Some of you guys have been along for longer than that. Some of you guys have just seen my artwork, and I really appreciate it. From the lowest lows to the highest highs to dropping again the lowest lows. It's been a crazy ride. This book literally saved my life. A lot of people have heard the story about it. A lot of people haven't. Um, I was going through a very bad time, and I almost took my life. My finger was literally on the trigger. But right before I did it, I have this thing about me where if I have an idea for a drawing, I have to put it down. Otherwise, it really, really, really annoys me, and it really bugs me until I draw it. So I was sitting there completely depressed at my lowest, and I almost pulled the trigger. But I got this idea for this drawing. I had to draw it, drew it up real quick, put it on social media, and the response was amazing. The response was from so many people saying thank you, because even though this drawing didn't exactly really made sense, it was just something that I had to get out. It helped me feel better, and then when I posted it, it helped a lot of other people feel better. So then I started drawing and kept going. I kept going and just doing different illustrations and posting them on social media. And the more I put out there, the more it seemed to help people. So eventually I realized, you know what, I'm just gonna get this book done, and when I'm done, then I'll pull the trigger. Well, the book finished, and I was about to launch it, and right before I launched it, this whole thing with the Golden Knights blew up. So then it was just like, it just kept me going, and I kept pushing. But my biggest thing is I always wanted to be an advocate. From that moment on, when I realized that it helped so many people, I wanted to be an advocate to where I could help in any way that I can. And the only way that I know I can help is with these illustrations. But the more I thought about it, the more I met so many people, and so many people reached out for me saying my art helped. The main thing that everybody kept repeating is that I'm able to now talk to my son or my husband or daughter or family member when I didn't understand them, and I didn't realize that they didn't quite understand what was going on either. I think to me at least personally, the biggest problem is um, not talking about it. And that's the problem a lot of people have. We feel that we don't want to bother people, or the things that we're dealing with are stupid, and we're gonna be judged. And there's a stigma around depression and mental health, and where people stay quiet. But when people stay quiet, to me, that's the most dangerous time, especially when with me. If people are worried when I post these drawings, but I'm like, it's when I go quiet that's the scariest time, because all this stuff's in my head, and I believe it. And I've gone to therapy and all this stuff, but I wanted to create this book to put it out there just so people could realize that they're not alone. No matter what thoughts they have, whether it might seem weird, might not seem like a big deal, there's always somebody there that knows how they feel, and are willing to listen even if they can't fix it. I can't fix the problems. I'm not a medical professional. I just know that realizing that I'm not alone in these thoughts that I have in my head, that a lot of people feel the same way, whether the illustration that I do on these books tells them exactly how they feel or not. These illustrations are not to fix your problems. They're just to let you know that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to go through that grieving process and that problem that you have, and in the issues and depression and anxiety, and you should be able to heal first. And no matter how many times you hear it, just get over it, just get over it. It's not that easy, and sometimes we need to hurt and we need to not be okay for a while. But that allows us to grieve on our own stuff, and then hopefully we could speak up and have a family and people around us that understands us, give us our space, but at the same time are there for us. And hopefully we could talk to them at one point. But that's why this book to me is important, to get it out there, because the conversation needs to start somewhere. Staying quiet is what's killing us, and I'm tired of seeing my friends, the people I look up to, drop left and right because of this. So I hope that you guys could help with this book to get it funded. Um, we'll do more updates as it goes along. Thank you very much, and God bless you.